Hey folks, Daily Landsblog for the 13th of January, 2020. Three things to talk about today. Number one, I mentioned at the end of yesterday's Landsblog, I got to tell you this story that I haven't really talked about, and it's not nearly as dramatic as that sounds. It's not a big deal, but when I was 16, my parents took my brother and I to Club Med in an island or on an island called Martinique, which should have been like a really cool, fun time. And there was sailing there, and that's what we did when we were young, and it should have been amazing. But I remember when the plane was just about to take off that I was panicked. And at the time, I had no understanding whatsoever that what I was suffering from was anxiety. I just remember thinking, oh my God, I can't relax. I don't know, like this sense of doom and gloom was hovering over me and enveloped me for the first 6 days of a 7-day trip. And on the 6th day, my mom said to me, are you okay? And I said, yeah, I'm fine. She said, just everything is fine. And it was like she instinctively knew that there was something anxiety-wise that was bothering me, and she said, everything is fine. And I took a breath, and I went out sailing, and that day was great. But I had wasted the first 6 days, and I just wish someone would have told me that there's this thing called anxiety, which I had no idea existed. That's number one. Number two, I want to, what's number two, Case?
V?
V? Well, one of the things about relapsing is it's like you work so hard. I was thinking of an analogy before. Yeah, you've I'm sure at some time in your life you've gone tobogganing, right? And you've got to climb up the hill. So you climb up this icy hill and you're really working your ass off to get to the top of the icy hill, right? And you slip a few times, but you keep going. And finally, you're like one step away from the top and you slip and you slide down, halfway down, and you got to do it again. And it's real frustrating, obviously. But the point is, when you really have this severe mental health challenge, as V has had, and you do really well. I mean, you put all of your energy into getting better, and you do get better, and you feel good, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, this is amazing. I just feel normal. And then you take a turn for the worse. It's way tougher than the first time you were struggling. Way tougher. Because you got to suck it up now and you got to go, my God, I got to do all of that over again. So V, I just wanted to let you know that we're here for you. And the final thing, SickNotWeak.com, 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. We're here because we think it's the right thing to do. And I was wrestling with how to frame this because there was a suggestion on Twitter that I was somehow taking money from poor people and that I was profiting from the charity, SickNotWeak. And I thought, do I explain how that's not true? Do I give examples of the things that I have done, that we have done? And I thought, you know what? There's no dignity, really, in trying to make that point. I think the answer to this, if you have any question, is, do you trust me? Do I appear to be doing this for the right reasons? And if the answer is no, then you should probably go somewhere else for your support. And I would give you some emails and some websites because if you don't trust me, then there's nothing here. There's nothing here for you. And that's it. I already said the 24 hours a day, 364 days a year.
You sure did. I was listening.
I know. Thanks, Case.